I believe we are the first state to have its health department specifically recognize opioid use disorder as a qualifying condition for marijuana therapy. So thank you, New Jersey.
Happy 420th!
We're out here at 420, the New Jersey Statehouse, and we are talking about the issues related to cannabis and social justice. We're approaching legalization here in the state of New Jersey, and we hate to see our politicians getting caught up on the dollars. Yes, we want to regulate it, we want to legalize it, we want to make it accessible to as many people as possible. We want to help with the opiate epidemic. How do we do these things and still make money? We can do that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to give exclusive big business contracts to people who have $400,000 in the bank. That doesn't necessarily make them a better weed dealer. It really doesn't. If we want to talk about social justice, we have to talk about the existing underground marijuana economy that exists now. You know, our politicians have no idea how big this economy is. We can speculate numbers all day long. That does not mean they're accurate. There's enough money in the underground economy to fix the potholes and educate the kids. Tax us. Tax the underground economy.
On marijuana, the concerns as well as the attractions are not party to one political party or another. There are concerns that people have, which I accept and understand, but it's clear as a bell to me what the right way is going forward, given the alternatives.
I see one more, then we got to get back here. I have a question, just to follow on.
Coming down the road, you announced them. Here they come.
Yes, free cannabis!
Free cannabis!
Legalize now!
There you go. Legalize.
We're very happy with the progress that has been made in the Murphy administration. In 3 months, we've added a number of qualifying conditions, including opioid use disorder as qualifying for marijuana therapy in New Jersey. And we have eliminated the physician registry, which has been a real choke point for access to the medicinal marijuana program, and we've reduced fees so that cards that cost $200 during the Christie administration will cost $20 during the Murphy administration. So we're very happy with the progress. We've got more work to do. We want to advocate for home cultivation for medical marijuana patients, and we also want to get medical marijuana in the institutions for patients who can benefit from it there. So thank you and happy 420.
He's at the Statehouse.
We hear you. Well, happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420, man.
Happy 420. Hey, Ed, it's Ken Walski. I just want to say have courage, and we wish you the best. And you know, we're certainly trying to address the injustice of you being incarcerated for so long. I called it, prosecutorial vindictiveness. That's a clear case of that, Ed. And I'm really sorry that you can't be here with us today.
Happy 420.
We started petitioning to have post-traumatic stress disorder added to the state's medical marijuana program. Ken Wolski and I both testified in Senate committee to have it added. And September of last year, Governor Chris Christie signed our bill into law. So now we have PTSD added to the state's medical marijuana program, amongst other conditions that Ken Wolski just ran down to you. So what does the governor want? What does Governor Murphy want? Well, first thing that Governor Murphy wants is he wants our medical marijuana program to go from 18,000 enrolled currently to 270,000. At the same time, simultaneously, we're working on the legislative bill that will allow for the adult use of cannabis and also the formation of the Department of Marijuana Enforcement. So what do you all need to do? What do we need from you? Because this is where we are now. We're at the point where it's on us. First and foremost, contact your state and local elected officials and let them know that you are in full support of cannabis legalization. Okay? Now, from the industry standpoint, New Jersey is looked at as a unicorn. Why do I say that? Because New Jersey is poised to be the second state to ever legislatively legalize cannabis. What does that mean? The history of this industry has not been kind to black and brown people and women. In fact, 80% of the higher echelon positions within this industry, to include ownership, are occupied by middle-aged to older white men. That is a sign of the chaos that is the industry. This industry is in a state of chaos because it's in its baby stages, it's in infancy stages, okay? There isn't even an industry standard unit of measurement. We are at the infrastructure building time, folks. That's where we are. And so now, it's incumbent upon us to start supporting those legislators who have been working hard to make this happen.
Yo, happy 420, people, smoke on. Don't let the government hold you back.
And it's going to be just as strong in the cannabis industry. We need to make sure that when people work in this industry, that they're not paid $9 an hour. They deserve more than that. They deserve good benefits because, and just like we're talking about, most of the people, specifically in New Jersey, who are getting involved in the cannabis industry are Wall Street bankers and real estate moguls with lots of money. They're not in it to provide medication, they're in it to make profit. And we need to make sure that someone's there to hold their feet to the fire.
420! It's been a crazy journey. But we started this journey 4 years ago, going to police stations, asking cops if, where we smoke our joint. And they didn't know. We were shocked that they didn't know. How do you not know the law? You have one job, you should know the law. So we started going to these police stations, and when they would say no a couple times, 3 times, we'd go to the council meetings. And we'd talk to the council, why don't you support the medical cannabis? And eventually they'd come around. Lately, a lot of towns are banning cannabis all over Jersey. It's not even legal, but they're banning it. They're banning something that's already banned. It's a political football that they're using, and they're using cancer patients as a political football. They're using disabled war vets as a political football. They're using children with epilepsy as a political football. And they don't even realize it, what they're doing, how ignorant they are when they're banning their cannabis, because there's cancer in every town, but yet they're banning no to the medicine that's going to help these people. So we've had people that come out to these council meetings, people with chemo bags, with colostomy bags, people in wheelchairs, people that are suffering, that should be home, resting, home trying to save their lives, and they're out here fighting for their lives with ignorant councils that are trying to ban their medicine. I mean, who takes away medicine from someone in a wheelchair, some child? I don't
Happy 420, everybody. It's Wheels. Have a good day. Smoke a lot of weed.
Thanks, guys. New Jersey Statehouse News rolls.